Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Discord. Hope everyone can hear me. Everything looks to be okay. 1 minute till opening bell. We're going to do some assessments really quick before the opening bell. Oh, here's opening bell right now, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're going to let these early candles play out. So I have this blue channel already made. This is like on the larger time frame. I'm seeing it broke through, retested, and it looks like it's rejecting off of it now. So now we want to look forward to see what happens on the top of this orange. We want to see if it tests up here. But we're going to let these early candles play out. We're not going to chase anything. Okay, so you see the key levels I have marked out. The 612, 16, the 611, and 609.56. The 609.56 should be around where our 5-day moving average. Oh, where's the 5-day? 5 days actually at 611.13. So we're gonna see what happens if we bounce off the 5-day. Yeah, we're gonna see if we bounce off the 5-day. So because the 5-day moving average, this yellow line right here, this is where a lot of liquidity lays, right here at this 5-day. So usually the price wants to gravitate towards the liquidity, which it looks like it's about to happen right now. So when we touch the 5-day, then we're going to get some better direction. So we'll wait. We will wait. Alright, let's get into it. We want to see if we touch the 5-day. So we're in an overall, let's see. Overall, we're trending down. We're going to be looking for the short entries. Short meaning puts. We want to be looking to buy puts. So if you reviewed the trading plan, we're going to look for on the long term those setups on the longer term. So you should be vacillating between the trading plan to see. Here it goes. Is it going to touch the 5-day? Probably. It's right here. Probably. Five days right there, right in range, as expected. As expected. There it is. Right here. Let's see what happens when it touches. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So once you get the experience, now you know. Now you know that the price likes to gravitate towards those moving averages. Look at this move. Even though I didn't plot it, you know, I still stated it, and I showed you exactly where it is. Here's the 5-day. It wants to gravitate towards that, towards this yellow, right? This yellow line is where it likes to go. Because there's a lot of liquidity built up right here. So now we need to see if we're going to touch the 5-day and bounce back off, or if we're going to break through and then retest and reject. I'm going to plot all that out for you. Calm yourself. Everything's going to be fine. I didn't see a lot of movement in the overnight, so that's good. Not a lot of movement in the overnight, so So it looks like hopefully we have a straightforward trading day. I highly recommend you review those. If you're in the Discord, that you review the trading plan for the day. It'll give you a good direction, so when you see how price is shaping up, then you know what to expect. Because if a certain shape happens, then that's telling me where the price has to go in order to make a move. So go back and look at the intraday, or excuse me, go back and look at the, what do I call it? The trading plan, right? Look at the trading plan, look at all the setups, and then see if the price is doing which one of those setups. That'll give you an idea of what to look for. Boom, touch right off the 5-day. Touch on the 5-day. Perfect. So there's going to be movement when it does hit, and then we'll see some imbalances shaping up. I might need to adjust this this magenta, so just give it a second. We need to let it play out. This will be the first setup. We want to see if this happens right here. This would be the first setup. I want to see a strong push down and then a rejection off of that after that strong push. So what I mean is I want to see a strong push down and a rejection. That'll be the ideal. We're going to see if it rejects off the 5-day. Otherwise, we're just going to stay in this trending down. Looks like we still got some room for down. Ideally, I would like to see a stronger push outside of this magenta. I like to see it push literally outside, below it, That's the ideal setup. So the ideal setup would be outside the magenta, like that. I don't know why the pen's drawing like that, sorry. We have our 15-minute rule. We're gonna let the candles play out. We're gonna let the candles play out. We don't like to take trades within the first 15 minutes. I'm not saying every time, but that's just a rule of thumb. It's right there at the 5-day, so we got to see what's gonna happen here. Yeah, it's gonna want to touch it. So at minimum, we're waiting for the break of this magenta before going long. Otherwise, like I said, first thing, we're in the downtrend. We're looking for puts, right? We're still in this downtrend. No imbalances yet. What we do know is that 5-day is right here. Right here. It's going to want to touch it. Got some room for the down. It's got some room. Haven't confirmed that purple yet, so give it a second. Pretty sure this magenta is going to hold up. I may need to adjust it slightly. We're going to see right now if I need to adjust this magenta. Let me clear the chart. No trades in the first 15 minutes. That's the rule. Okay, let's try this one. Alright, as expected, we touched the 5-day with a strong move. There it is. Okay, and now we broke it. Perfect. Perfect. So now we want to look to see if it does this off the 5-day. So it broke through. We want to what the hell? Why does the pen look like that? We want to see a breakthrough, retest, and then reject off the 5-day. That'd be the ideal if it's going to continue down. Look at this move. You remember this morning, or the first thing in the morning, I said the price is going to want to gravitate towards the 5-day. So we're looking for puts because we're in a downtrend. It's already heading that direction. It's too late now. Don't chase it. You know, we have our rules. Now we're at the 15-minute mark. Now the price is starting to shape up. No FOMO. It's fine. It's fine. We expected this. Now we want to see... looking for something like this. If it's going to head up, this is what we're looking for. If it's going to head down, if there's going to be continuation, we're looking for this. So now you see the importance of the 5-day moving average, and there's another moving average that's important for 1 minute day trading, which is the 20-day moving average. All right, we're gonna have to see when this move starts to digest. Let it digest. Okay, beautiful move. Beautiful move. Still got room for the down. We're waiting to see another purple form. Once the purple forms, so if we retest the 5-day and then reject off of it, then we'll know the direction of the market for the day, or at least for this period. All right, we want to see if a purple forms here. These two candles are telling me two different things. This one's saying price wants to go up, this one's saying price wants to go down, but the trend is heading down for sure, so still has a little bit of room to go down. Okay, so I think for the day, breaking of purple is going to be the next leg down. So whenever purple breaks, that'll be your confirmation. I haven't come up with the buying channel yet, so give me 1 second for that because it hasn't formed. But it looks like break of purple is going to be your confirmation for a leg down. So whenever I draw these purple channels, that'll be your indication of what's going to happen. It should be. We're going to see it play out. Let the day play out. So the first indication I gave was early morning, we're in a downtrend, we're looking for puts. The second indication was we're going to trend towards the 5-day to test that. So if you went in on those, good on you. I don't recommend before the first 15 minutes, so. Okay, so this 609.56 is going to be another key level. So let's see if we touch that. Okay, so if you took this flexion point right here, your trade is protected. Your trade is protected if you took this flex. There it is. Look at that money. Look at the money. Your trade's hey. Look at that money. I told you your trade's protected. If you took this flexion point, you're good. Because we want to see it reject off the bottom of this magenta. This flexion point was the money. Now your trade's protected. Okay? Now your trade is protected. Oh, yes. Look at this. Look at the money. Here's a major level right here. Let's see if we break through that. Major level right here. Look at that move. Look at the move. Look. There it is. Look at this move. You had another opportunity here. Right where I drew it. Perfect. Look at the money that's rolling in right now. Look at this money rolling in right now. Oh, wow. Did not expect that. I told you after the 15 minutes, then we can start making plays. Here was the play. I called it out. Here's the flexion point. This is your least amount of risk. If it went against us, it went against us. We lose. We lose. But this is the flexion point right here. So you risked what, 15, 20 bucks to make, let's say on one contract, I don't know, you're like 70, 80 bucks. That's a good risk to reward. Look at this move. This is amazing. And I told you still got room for the down over here. I told you that. We still have room for the down. Easy claps. Whoever took this one, Good on you. Whoever took this one, whoever took this flexion point, good job. Good job. It was right after our 15-minute mark. I made the flexion point. Easy. Easy. And this is why we wait the 15 minutes, because we need to see what the market wants to do. Otherwise, we're just guessing. We don't want to guess. No reason to guess. Oh, this is absolutely... Look at this trade. Look at the trade. Are you not entertained? Look at this trade. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That was a good first base hit right there. No, that was a home run. That's a home run. That is a home run. Even if you waited till here. That's a home run as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let me clean up the chart. Good job, whoever took that trade. Good job. Whoever took that trade, good on you. Absolutely amazing. So if it wants to head up, let's see. Damn, I was too late to draw it. Sorry. I was too late. I was trying to draw the up scenario, where to get in. So we're not going to go long until we break above this magenta right here. That'll be your safest magenta long. Look at this. Look at this move. Absolutely brilliant. This is phenomenal. Been a good morning. So if it's going to V-shape recovery, I want to see a strong buying channel coming in right now. So if we get a strong buying channel, like 3 candles green stack, then we're going to be looking for this over here. Okay? But until then, if we don't get 3 candles stacking, just wait for it. Look at this move. It's still got room for down as well. It still has a little room for down. Oh, this is amazing. Whoever took this trade way up here, oh, where was it? Over here, I think. Look at this. Look at the play. Look at it. Wow. Plenty of time to get in on that play. Look at this play. Absolutely amazing, phenomenal. Look at the play. Oh my goodness. It's still... Okay. And this is how we make enough money to buy... what is it? Dior doggy sweaters. We can buy sweaters for our dogs made by Dior. This is how. So if you went in over here on any one of those longs for some reason, if you went in on any long and you got stopped out, look, if you just, this is how the process works. Because you only got to, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Even if you went over here, you still would have made money. Even if you got filled at the worst possible time, look, Your trade's protected. You're making crazy money right now. And I said it still has room for down. Look at the move. Look at it. Look at the move. I told you we're not going long until we get above this magenta. Oh my goodness. Look at the... Please tell me someone took this right here. I'm still in it from over here. Wow. Amazing. Completely amazing. This is phenomenal. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can retire. Now we want to look for maybe some type of pullback here. It's run so long I can't... Look at this move. Look at the... Oh my god. I have to... Wow. Today's been a great day. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? This is absolutely... There's no one on the internet doing this. There's no one doing this on the internet. Wow. I told you over here, it still has room for down. Still got room. Now we want to see what kind of candle forms here. The 20-day moving average is right here at 605.31. So if we shoot straight for the 20-day, that'll be crazy. Alright, we got a big wick on this candle, so maybe we can get some... The downtrend's so strong, though, I wouldn't even risk it. Just wait for it to absorb all this. Look at this move. Look at this move. I'm about to get out. I'm about to exit. I move my stops accordingly. I'm not going to be greedy anymore. If I get stopped out here, if I get stopped out on the top of this candle, I get stopped out. No big deal. And okay, stopped out. That was a good profit right there. That was absolutely phenomenal. That was a phenomenal move. See this wick? That wick tells you that there's pressure pushing up. We want to see how much it's going to go now. It may want to retest this 5-day back at 610.39. Oh, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay, it's gonna absorb this now. Okay, I see a strong buying channel. 1, 2. We want this one. We want this one more candle to close green. So now we're gonna get it some type of retracement. Look at this move. Wow. I triggered the Discord over here at 610.30. It went all the way down to 607. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I gave all the information. I said we're gonna head towards the 5-day moving average. We're gonna head that way. 1, 2, 3, 3 candle stack. All right, look for some recovery now. So if you didn't get in on this flexion point here, your next best opportunity will be when it dances around here. Oh, today if you got in way up when I said, you're done. We're done for the day. There's no more. We're done. Go home. Just go home. We're done for the day. Absolutely phenomenal day. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Wow. If you took this flexion point here, you're also rich today. Look at this move. Okay, so remember, breaking of the purple is probably another leg down. If it rejects off purple, that means it's going to cup. I'll draw the cup in a second. Give me a second. Absolutely phenomenal day. Okay, let's see what happens here. If it's going to continue down, we want to see it like that, right? Break, close, come back up against purple, and reject off of purple. The closing of the candle is very important. I give it like another 1 or 2 candles before making any moves. We don't have to go in on every single movement, right? We need to let the imbalances show themselves. If it does reject underneath this purple, we know there's big resistance right here at this wick. So don't, you know, now you got to tighten your stops up until this wick. We've made so much money today. This Discord has made so much money today. So if this closes above this purple, that means this mini Head and Shoulders is no good. We might be at a turning point for a cup to start forming, a regular cup, meaning up. We might be here. We don't know. We need another few candles to go. Still not fully convinced. I want to get above this purple. I want to close above this purple. Still not fully convinced. But if it's going to cup up, cup takes time. The cup takes time. So we'd be looking at something like this. All right, let's wait for the next setup. Woo! That was amazing. Look at this look at the first trade right here. That first trade was look at the, you can't write it. You can't make it up. It's done in real time. Done in real time, given far enough advance. Yeah, that was absolutely phenomenal move. We should meet some resistance right around here if it wants to go straight. Look at this move. Amazing. That was oh man, I'm happy. Remembering, The cup takes time, right? So it's going to want to travel around this thing. Expect it to do this. Ideally, inside of this purple still. Ideally, it'll still be inside the purple. Here's the flexion point. Right up here's the flexion point, so this is the 50-50. If it's going to bolt down on a bigger time frame, it's going to be right here. It could be either here or here for the bolt down. So we got to see what happens at the magenta. So it looks like breaking the magenta is going to be on the up, breaking the purple is going to be the way down. See where the so we're in between the 5-day and the 20-day, which is a good place to be. It's going to be a lot of bouncing in between. So let's see if we retest this 609.55. Phenomenal move. Absolutely phenomenal. Alright, we're going to hit overbought territory soon, so expect a little bit of dancing around this area. Oh man, this was a good day. Perfect way to start the day. Okay, so here's how the system works, right? If you went in on the break of purple, you would have had to get in exactly on the break of purple, wrote it down to here. That's kind of impossible. So let's say you got stopped out on the top of your candle, but then you see this cup and handle forming, then you go in on the call. When you go in on the call, now look, that minor $20, you're up a lot of money. Now you're up a lot of money. So even if you were wrong here, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you made the money on the other direction, because now we know what the price is going to do. So this is how I'm explaining you the risk, right? This is the risk I'm trying to teach everybody. I draw you the paths for each direction. You got to take the risk. Some of them are calculated risk, right? The calculated risk would be when I said in the morning, we're in a downtrend, we're looking for puts, and the price likes to gravitate towards the 5-day moving average. And that's exactly what happened. So you take a calculated risk, and then I drew the bolt down, and that just worked out. So if you took any one of the, here's a possible, well, I did say we're not going long until we get up here. But either way, what I'm saying is even if you were wrong on one of them, you can't be wrong twice in a row. You can't be wrong 3 times in a row, that's for sure. So if you have your stop losses in place, you're going to make money in the other direction. You're going to make money in the other direction. It's mathematically impossible because I'm drawing each direction what it should look like. It's mathematically impossible to lose for the day. And as expected, we're going to see some resistance here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to clean up the chart. Remember this. I'll just take away the... So this will be our confirmation of the uptrend of the long that we should be looking for. Way up here. If you didn't get in here, here's your confirmation. This is the risk. This is your confirmation. When it breaks, retest and rejects. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to remove this one. Even though I should leave it, I'm going to remove it for a brief second. Here's why this is a flexion point, or a point of contention. Watch. If you didn't take this cup, if you didn't take this, you gotta wait now. Now you gotta wait because you're in the middle, right? You buy the calls on the bottom and you buy the puts at the top. That's just how it works. Now you're in the middle, so now you gotta wait. We gotta wait for more structure to form, the imbalances to take place in order to see what's gonna happen next. And if you went in on this flexion point, you know, the purple is what you're looking for your profit target. So this is the risk. The purple is what you're looking for profit target, and there may be a half channel. I think there's a half channel right here. We can't take any trades in here. There's no trading here because there's no there's no setup. If you didn't get in at the bottom, if you didn't get in over here, there's no setup. Or if you got stopped out for this short and, you know, turn around and did the opposite, it's too late. There's no setup now. Now you gotta wait. Your safest bet is going to be the breaking of this one up here. I'll highlight it. This is your safe bet. We don't need to take unnecessary risk. We're not out here trying to gamble and lose money on every single slight movement the market does. That's not what we're doing. Certain things need to happen for the price to go in a direction. And if that doesn't happen, then I'm not going to go in. Go on a 30-minute. I'm using the higher time frame and using the candle. We want to see how this one closes. We want to see how this one closes right here. Because if this closes like this, then it looks like a hammer candle to give us some more room for the up. So we got to see how this one closes. And that's just an indication. It's not a for sure. Because it might bounce right off the bottom of this blue. Just an indication, not a for sure. We'll know in about 3 or 4 minutes. Remember, we're not going to go, if you didn't get in here, we're not going long until here. That's when we're going to look for our long setups. Because this thing could bolt down from here, watch. I'll redraw this, I'll just draw the bolt in a different color. We could be looking at that right there. Here, I'll draw it in orange. Okay, I'll draw it in green. Okay, none of these colors are working. Blue. We could be bolting down right here. That's why I drew that point of contention over here. So we gotta wait until here to see what's gonna happen. For long positions, for call options. Today's been absolutely phenomenal. Great day. And if the Discord wants to look at the morning brief that I put in trade chat, look at that morning brief. Look what I have highlighted. I specified the 5-day moving average and where it was. So we had plenty of time to prepare for this. I mean, just plenty of time. That's why the morning reports and the evening the trading plans, that's the value of the trading plan. Right? Now, I hope now you see the value of the trading plan. Go back and look at that trading plan. This morning I put out the 5-day is right there. And if you're new and you're starting, now you're starting to get it, right? I'm teaching you that the 5-day moving average is high liquidity. So the price wants to gravitate towards those moving averages. The 5-day and the 20-day for the time frames that we trade on. Now, if you didn't get in on the bottom of here, we gotta wait till it gets above here. We're not even thinking about anything long until we get above here. The setups will happen. You just have to be patient. You gotta be patient and wait. Because after a big move like this, it's gonna taper. If it's gonna go up, it's gonna be tapering up. It's very rare that it just all of a sudden V-shaped recovery. A straight V back to where it was. Very rare. Okay, now you see this hammer candle. If you looked at that video that I made with the wicks, explaining the wicks and the bodies and what it could mean, right? So once you see this, now you have an indication. You want to see it get back into this blue now. Maybe go back to the 5-day, retest the 5-day. The next major level is 610.64. Look at the cup and handle I drew. Look at this cup and handle. Look at it. Come on now. If you would have taken a loss on any trade, it doesn't matter because your overall win is what you're seeing play out. It's not the battle, it's the war. Remember, don't forget this. Don't forget that right there. And we gotta wait for this. Wait for the setup, it'll come. And it's not necessarily just breaking this channel. It's the break, retest, and rejection off the channel. Maybe starting a bear cycle now. Maybe starting a bear cycle now. We're gonna see. Looks like we might have a bear cycle coming in. Bear cycle meaning some downside. I haven't seen any of, I think I see another algorithm. I will plot it. Alright, I see another algorithm, so here's another one we need to watch out for. Alright, here's a blue. Alright, here's a blue algorithm here, so now we need to see how this is going to work. Okay, don't forget what I drew. Oh, look at this, watch. Look what I drew. Remember, I drew this. Remember, I drew that. Don't forget I drew that. Don't forget. Don't forget. I told you that the break of purple was your indication, was your confirmation. So if you would have got in on the break of purple, you're making money. There's just no way you can't. Even if you would have taken a loss here, look how much money you're making right now. I plotted this. I told you where the point I said we cannot go long until after we break out of this magenta. You can't go long until then. You just can't. You gotta break out of this magenta, retest it, and then you go long. Otherwise, we knew exactly what to do. We knew exactly what to do. So it's not that I'm predicting where the market's going to go. I'm telling you what has to happen in order for the move to go in that direction. Look at this move. And I told you we got a bear cycle coming in. The down. I just said that. We have a bear cycle coming in. Look where I drew this shoulder right here. I drew the shoulder right here underneath the purple. There's no way you can lose money today. Absolutely no way. Even if you would have lost 1 or 2 trades, look at the money that's being printed. Look. I drew this well in advance. I drew this right here. I said we got to watch out for this. Right? I drew that a long time ago. There's no way you can lose money. Not if you're sticking to the system. And you can't be over trading. You just can't. You can't overtrade. You wait for the proper setup. I'm telling you where the flexion points are. I'm telling you we can't go long until after we break out of this. This is a beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day. So, I'm liking this blue algorithm. I like it. It looks like it just presented itself to me, so forgive me for not, there's no way I could have known it was here until it presented itself. I think it's solid though. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is solid. This is a solid algorithm here, so now we know. I think we're going to be building liquidity in purple, and then break of blue is for the next leg. But we'll see. We'll let it play out. As of now, your calls are going to be in the bottom of blue. Your puts are going to be on the top of blue until we break out of this magenta. Alright, there we go. There's no way to lose money today. Absolutely no way. The only way is if you like maybe didn't adjust your stops properly, or you know, something like this. So we can't do anything until we break this magenta, right? It's the only way possible. Look at this move. Oh, you can't lose money. You just can't. It's impossible to lose money today. Did you make all that you could have? Maybe not. Maybe you didn't make all of it. But identifying the risk. We knew not to go long until here. There's no reason to go long until we break this, retest it, and reject off of it. And if that doesn't happen, oh well. At least you didn't lose anything, right? I'm telling you what the setups look like. I told you up here we're going to hit a bear cycle, meaning going down. I told you here we're hitting a bear cycle. I'm showing you what the cup needs to look like. If we break below this blue, another leg down. Yeah, we got a little bit of room for down. We'll see what happens. Can't be in a trade here. It's too late. If you didn't take this flexion up here, too late. We gotta see how this one plays out. Like I said, calls on the bottom of blue. That it's risky though, because you're in such a strong downtrend. Highest risk. Calls on the bottom of blue, puts on the top of blue until we break through this. So we sit and wait. No reason to make a move right now. We sit and wait. Alright, so what I'm seeing is we are... Let me show you. If it's gonna head down, wait for that. Wait for that if it's gonna head down. Almost 11 o'clock, almost compression time on the East Coast, so the market's gonna maybe chop sideways for a little bit. We don't know. Since the blue built up so much liquidity, I need to see it break the blue, retest the blue, and reject off the blue. Can't do anything here. Let it dig a little bit deeper. Let it dig deeper if it's gonna, for the retest and reject. Let it dig a little bit deeper. If we miss the move, we miss the move. No big deal. There's always another setup. But I prefer it dig a little bit deeper. I want to see it dig deeper, come back up, and then reject off the blue. Oh, it still has room for just some down. We still got some room for the down. There it is. So if you took this flexion point here, good on you. If you took this break of blue, good on you. Absolutely no way to lose money. If you got stopped out on this cup and handle, you turn around and go the other way because now you know the direction. Absolutely no way to lose money. Which we shouldn't be over trading. We shouldn't be trading crazy like that. Look at this move. Look at that move. Okay. Okay. You got to remember, I had this up. Right? Shoulder, head. Here's the other shoulder for the down. Here's a continuation. And I know it's hard to remember all these, like, oh, you know, you did that 20, 30 minutes ago. I get it. I know it's not. I'm just telling you what it needs to look like for certain things to happen. But even if you were to take half of the moves, you'd be making money today. Even half. Oh, today's been a phenomenal day. Alright, let's let it digest this now. Yeah, we still got room for this down. This white line is going to be our other major level. We want to see what happens here. Look at this move. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. But what we do know, we're given both directions. If you got stopped out on one, you're going to win on the other one. It is going to happen. It's mathematically impossible for that not to happen. It's going to be a major level down here. If it retests this, it's going to be a major level. Six to 11 to 6, 4 points in a day. Wow. 4 points in the morning. Phenomenal. Now remember, we're getting close to the bottom now. So if we have let me clear the chart up. Let me clear the chart up. So there's a pattern called a double bottom. We want to look for this. All right, we got to be on the lookout for that now. So we want it to test down here somewhere. All we're doing is looking for the patterns. That's all. Wait for it to play out. Wait for the structure. We can't do anything long safely until we break above this magenta. This magenta is going to be our safer bet for the long. See, everyone's buying calls right now. All the retail investors like me and you, they're all buying calls expecting this to play out. So that's how the market makers take advantage. Because they can manipulate it and shoot it down real quick. People are saying, oh, there's hesitation. There's hesitation here, right along this blue. Maybe this is the bottom. You don't want to try to call the reversal, right? That's why we need confirmation of the reversal. Don't just try to call the bottom. You could, But that, you know, that's the greatest risk, trying to call the reversal. Meaning if you're trying to make the call to go long or to buy the call now against this super strong downtrend, that's risky, you know? I'm not saying it's not going to work, like it can't work. Obviously I just drew it, but the least amount of risk is once we get around here, the 609.56. That's where we need to put alerts for calls. But again, buying calls at the bottom, also not a bad idea, but we're in such a strong downtrend. Such a strong downtrend. And we haven't reached this 607. The price went exactly to 607, so that's a psychological number. Calls at the bottom here, maybe not a bad idea because we're bouncing off of blue. Tough to say. It's tough to say. Because I know they like to manipulate the market, right? So make you think buy call, and then all of a sudden, one big red candle. We have no structure here playing out, so there's nothing we can do right now. Other than, I mean, it's too risky to go off the break of blue or break of purple because we didn't build any liquidity with this blue. This blue would have to get something in there. I don't really see a blue, I'm just making shit up. Let me take it away. This is going to be a major level right here. It's going to retest this, we're going to see what happens here. That's probably the best answer. But I tell you, everyone's looking to buy calls here, and then look what they do. They manipulate it, because they know. They already know. They see the orders coming in. They know where the order blocks are. Look at that. Now we know where the target is, right? 607. Look at that. Let's see what happens when it touches 607. A lot of contention at 607 right here. There it is. I wouldn't give up on this call just yet. Even though it's risky. This is risky because you're fighting the trend here, but I like the way this wick played out. I like this engulfing candle here. And your target would be at least to this magenta right here. Okay, I'm about to get out of here shortly. I'll be here another 15-20 minutes or so. See if this W recovery plays out. I want to see some big candles coming in right now. Need to see big candles coming in. You might be at a flexion point for a turn up. We'll see. Gotta let it play out. I prefer to see some bigger candles coming in, like strong momentum candles. This could have been a momentum candle here, but some stronger candles would be nice. There we go. There goes some good candles coming in. There we go. Now we're going to let this play out. All right, good movement here. Now we just let this run. We let this run. Major point of contention here, we already know that. We want to see how it reacts right here. Okay, good solid movement here. Good solid movement. Major point right here. We gotta see what happens right here. We already knew this was gonna be treacherous territory. Alright, let's let it play out. You can't put your stops too tight. You can stop yourself out. Okay, that was a good move. That was a good move. Let's see what else it's got. So you know your profit target was here. If you took this flexion point, your profit target was here, profit target 1. Technically, you shouldn't be out until the break of this blue, or at least the purple. But if you made money on this trade, good for you. Good for you. Alright, I got about another 2 minutes. I took the trade around here, 607, and I wrote it exactly to this point right here. No need to be greedy. No need to be greedy. Technically, I didn't have to get out, but I have to leave soon, and I can't attend to the trade properly. I won't be able to manage the risk properly, so I'm gonna call it here. It was a pleasure. We had a great day today. All the Discord members, good job. GG's. And okay, have a good day.